Welcome to this quick tip tutorial. I'm Florian and today I'm going to show you what these are and why they are awesome. These are color reference charts and the way to use them is pretty simple. Before you start filming on a given location or a new scene, you stick one of them in your shot, film a couple of frames, and back in the editing room you have a reference that helps you balance your image quickly and easily. I'm aware that there are plugins that do that automatically, but in this first part of the tutorial I want to show you how you can use those color charts with the built-in tools of the NLE of your choice. We have two shots here in our timeline of the same setup, shot with two different focal lengths. Both have been shot with the Fujifilm X-T3 camera with f-log gamma, and I have deliberately twisted the white balance to have that ugly greenish cast on the image. And we are going to try to color balance this image by just looking at the chart and using built-in color correction tools of our NLE. We are going to start with the close-up shot, switch on the scopes. We're going to need a waveform and we're going to crop our shot to only this last row of gray and white and black patches here. We can see on the scopes and on the image that we have an ugly green cast and our black level and our white level is far from ideal. We're going to use the color wheels controls in Final Cut Pro X because this sort of color adjustment tools are available in most NLEs, so we're going to use them here as well. First thing is we're going to drop down the shadows to roughly here. Careful that you don't crush the blacks and lose information there. We're going to pull up the highlights, same here. We don't want to clip that green channel. That's so high there. And we're going to pull the mids roughly to here. And now we work on the color cast. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push the master. So all the channels are moved away from the green tint towards magenta, and we're going to try to make the three color channels converge. Gonna tweak this a little bit by treating the highlights separately, so them converge here and the shadows as well. Still looks a bit greenish to me in the highlights. Yeah, that's better. And again, tweak the midtones a wee bit. Looks about right. Now we're gonna move our crop up to those brightly saturated squares on the chart. I'm gonna switch to the vector scope, and there we see that our saturation is not where it should be. It should be halfway between the red target and the center, or sort of halfway. So we're gonna go down here, show the saturation control and push a little more color in there. Yeah, I think that's good. Now let's switch off the crop to see what effect our color correction has on the image. And it doesn't look too bad. I feel there's still a bit too much green in there, so we push it. Yeah, that looks better. And maybe we have overdone it a bit with the blacks, so we put a bit more brightness in the blacks and bring down the highlights a bit more because the table in front of the chart is a bit too much on the bright side. So, with only looking at the chart and using the scopes And our color wheels, we've gone from something like that to this. And because the second shot was filmed under the same conditions, we can copy and paste our color grade from one shot to the other, and this one is perfectly matched to the first one. Now you know why color reference charts are awesome. I always keep them in my bag when I go out to shoot. If you have questions, comments, or if you want to share some knowledge of your own, please do so in the comments. And for me, it's Servus from Austria.